Hello everybody! My name is Cora Vasseur and I'm a singer-songwriter from DeKalb, Illinois, which is farm country about 90 minutes west of Chicago. Today, I thought I'd do something a little different and hopefully it's fun. I'm going to share how I became a singer-songwriter. I'm doing this because when I learn the background of an artist or a show, I enjoy the experience a little bit more. I'm also doing it because it's 93 degrees out and my guitar said no. I think it did that because I played a farmer's market last summer that got up to 110. It may be a little traumatized from that experience. So I have written all my life, fiction and nonfiction, and I did screenwriting after college. I was getting read, but I wanted to be funnier. So I attended and graduated Second City's comedy writing program. For those of you who don't know, Second City is a legendary comedy enterprise that has launched millions of careers and helped people just be funnier in general. In the comedy writing program, you learn how to write a song because songs can change the energy of a show. They can also help you talk about controversial subjects. If you write some things as a sketch, they can fall flat or just end up being off-putting. But if you put it in a song, people are a little more open to receiving it. Well, I fell in love with lyric writing. I loved working with different music directors and composers to help them create music to my words. I remember how magical it was the first time I heard a song that I helped write. It was like this big purple butterfly unfurling its wings. So after graduation, I wrote, directed, and produced sketch comedy around Chicago. And I always had songs in there because I loved the process and I loved the product. And I was excited to see audiences also enjoyed the music. Today, my current day job is a parapro at a school for people with severe autism. And my first student was very comforted by singing, which terrified me because at the time I wasn't a singer. I didn't identify as a singer. I identified as someone who went off tune. I still do. But for my student, I became a remix of Mary Had a Little Lamb, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, Old MacDonald Had a Farm, Row, row, row your boat. I don't want to brag. I'm just trying to tell you guys what type of classic material I'm brought up on. So I was a remix of children's songs from 7:30 to 3:30. And my student enjoyed it. I found out other students enjoyed it. And then I found out my coworkers also enjoyed hearing my student and me sing, which is really cool. I started receiving compliments on my voice for the first time in my life, and someone told me that they tried to quiet their student so they could hear me and my student sing. So I decided I wanted to try and learn how to write the entire song and maybe perform my own work. So I worked with some incredibly patient music directors, and it was kind of like going to the eye doctor except for music because I knew what I was hearing and I was trying to get it out. So they'd play something on a piano or a guitar and they're like, okay, so is what you're hearing like this or like this? Good. Okay. So is what you're hearing like this or like this? Good. And I worked with an incredibly patient teacher at a local guitar shop in DeKalb called Axe in Hand to help me learn how to play guitar. And I watched YouTube. I found a voice teacher on YouTube to help my confidence on voice. Her name's Fel Ricci. Yeah. And yeah, so that's in short how I became a singer-songwriter. I just kept practicing and yeah. Please let me know if you enjoyed this video. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to know, because if we're hanging out every week, I want you to enjoy the experience. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys around.